How's it, everybody? It's Puppy Sims and welcome to my channel. Now, just to give you a little overview, as this is my first video, this is going to be a gameplay channel with a gameplay series, create a sim series, create a sim reviews and build mode reviews, and a little bit of stuff like this too, from one Sims lover to another. I want to go back and take a trip down memory lane together. Now, as you can see, I have the game pack screen open right now, and I just want to go ahead and take a minute to say, wow, what a journey it has been since The Sims 4 originally came out back in 2014. I'm talking we are coming up on the 10-year anniversary of The Sims 4. Knowing them, they probably won't celebrate or give us anything other than a lousy hot tub. But still, what a journey it has been playing this game, and it just makes me so happy to look back on all of it. And I get the feeling that through this, both you and I will be able to find basically like features, create a sim, build mode assets, things that we might not be using anymore because it's so easy to get caught up in the day-to-day of The Sims. Honestly, there's so many features I hardly use, and there's so many features I religiously use. So I want to go ahead and look at some of these game packs together, look at the Create a Sim build mode assets and the trailer, and see what we think about it. Alright, let's get into it, okay? So starting out, we're going to look at the Outdoor Retreat game pack. Now these are the promo images for this. It says wander into an all-new destination, set up the perfect camp, more setting up of the perfect camp, and create exotic potions as an herbalist. Okay? So that's the little promo images. It says, take your Sims camping and explore all of the new destination of Granite Falls in the Sims 4 Outdoor Retreat. Now this was major, guys, because this is back when we had two worlds to play in. We didn't have like a lot of options. So it was pretty major. Now, I do think that they should look back at this and see if we could like live in Granite Falls. But anyway, Granite Falls is awesome and we were all excited about this. It says venture into the deep woods and discover new surprises, including dangerous and wondrous herbs, new species of fish, creepy insects, and ... bears ? Hang out by the campfire before trying to find the hermit rumored to live in the deepest parts of the forest. Great. Okay, now let's look at the Create a Sim assets. Of course, there's the bear suit. I hate that bear suit, I swear. It's just not for me. It's just not for me, okay? Now, looking through, there's a lot of great assets, especially if your sim is camping, right? That's the whole point. So we have like vests, like little layered jackets, layered like this is what you would wear fishing or hiking or whatever, and looks very like mosquito proof to me, you know? Cargo pants with zippers and things like that. Now, it's not 110% my thing, like the Create a Sim assets. I don't use 90% of these clothes, but I will tell you, I loved this long hair when it first came out, because it was the only hair like it. And I still use the children's hairs from this pack. So all the children's hairs I do use in this pack pretty regularly. I don't use much of the Create a Sim at all, except for the boots. I will say this is the most shoes I've ever seen in a Create a Sim catalog, especially for a game pack, so it's great for that. If you have outdoorsy Sims or honestly just like for workout wear and stuff like that, boots come in handy, or if you had a farmer sim, these would be really great shoes. They're not all my favorite, but I like the variety. Now in build mode, we have these blow up air mattresses. I do love those. We don't have anything like that in the game now, except for maybe like the military cot and a couple other like temporary beds. And with growing together, we did get a sleeping bag, so I guess we have a little bit more to add to this catalog, essentially, if you were to go camping with all the packs. The tents come in great handy. I know a lot of people use those at the beginning of a Rags to Riches Legacy Challenge, so definitely great for that. You can also get the tent item with the Snowy Escape pack if you are not wanting to just get this pack for a tent, right? But overall, lots of woodsy items. I don't really use most of the catalog except for maybe like some of these like wooden stools I'll put around like a campfire. I do like the campfire option, though it does come in many packs now, and I think in base game. And I also love these fold out chairs. These are perfect for like, you could have these at the playground and stuff, for parents to like sit and watch their kids play basketball or soccer, or you could bring them to the beach. There's a lot of gameplay to be had there. This idea of like, oh, we're just gonna hang out here for a bit, let's bring our little chairs, right? So I do like that, and I like the nature. It kind of shows it in a few places, but they have nice little flowers and trees that come with this pack as well. That being said, let's get into it and let's watch the gameplay trailer and see what we think, what we feel, etc. Okay, so I'm gonna load that up. This is the Sims 4 Outdoor Retreat official trailer on the Sims YouTube channel. Oh, this music! He's like, you need directions? Yeah, you have to kind of just drag stuff. You can't build it nice. They're going to find the hermit. Yeah! Stargazing. Tent Uhu. So interesting to watch again with a new perspective. Like, there's a few things I forgot about, such as the squeamish trait is one of the traits that you get out of this pack, or you can have access to out of this pack, which is really great. I also really like stargazing and cloud gazing. That is a great way to make friends in The Sims and like develop relationships. So that comes from The Sims 4 Outdoor Retreat. It's pretty nuts. Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of really great gameplay with it. I love taking my Sims camping, like, don't get me wrong at all. But it is the first ever pack, so it's got to be pretty simple. I would love it if they would just, in a free patch, update it and make it so that these lots in Granite Falls could be switched to any kind of lot type, because I would love to have Sims that live in Granite Falls, and we could still have lots of campsites and rentals, or even designate one lot that has to be a rental, you know? But why is it just rental now, even after that retroactive patch? Kind of interesting to me, but I do really like this pack. Also to note, the herbalism skill is added in this pack, though I hardly use it. You have to spend a lot of time in Granite Falls. if I lived in Granite Falls, I might play with the, herbalism skill. But I don't live in Granite Falls, so I don't really do that. Let's go on to the next one, shall we? Next up is Spa Day, which released in July of 2015. Now, Spa Day was our second game pack, and I remember at first not being entirely head over heels with it, but now it is one of those packs I use pretty regularly, and I'll get into why. But first, let's look at the promotional images. Of course, high resolution, as always. The Sims, it's totally not 8-bit, right? Or 16-bit. I mean, I can see the pixels on this, okay? All new venue, the perfect balance spa, it says. Practice yoga and meditation. Build Zen into your Sims' homes. She's like kind of doing a meditative practice, and then she hears like her husband totally lighting the eggs on fire. Her child is freaking out. She's like, how am I supposed to live, laugh, and love in these conditions? And then slip into comfort. You can see one of these Sims is not really getting the best foot massage. It's a little bit too much for her. Okay, so those are the promotional images. It says, treat your Sims to a day of pampering in the Sims 4 Spa Day. Your Sim can visit the all-new Perfect Balance Spa for revitalizing massage and work on their inner wellness through practice of yoga. After a relaxing soak in the mud bath, step into the sauna and melt away the daily stresses. With a variety of new objects and decor, you can bring tranquility and comfort to your Sims home. Now this is great, guys. This pack, one of the things I love the most about this pack is the wellness skill. I use the wellness skill on almost every played household I have. I love using fitness, wellness, and journaling to help my Sims calm down and reflect on their emotions. I also love that wellness is an entire lifestyle. Your Sim will make different types of meals for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. They also will eat different kinds of snacks and things like that if they have high wellness skill. For instance, they'll make a coconut carob cake instead of a regular old hamburger cake or ice cream cake or matcha cake, whatever the other types of cake there are in the game. They'll make a coconut cake for a little bit of a healthy benefit. They also might be able to make a high protein breakfast and a superfood salad, I think is the other one. Anyway, I do quite like the food and lifestyle aspects of this pack. If we look at the assets, I do use these shorts on the men quite a bit still, but as far as these hairs, never use them anymore. I used to wear this little bang bun hairband situation quite a bit, and this large ponytail, but I really don't like them now. They're just very cartoony for my taste. Going through, I can see some of the children's and men's casts. It's all pretty normal, nothing that I'm super interested in. I do use these bathing suits from time to time. These bra tops I use quite a bit, and I actually love to use, little pro tip, I love to use this cropped men's tank top with the palm tree. I love to use this on my female Sims. It looks great on female Sims, especially for a workout wear or even a hot weather wear, and it's not quite uber feminine, but it's still really cute and fun, and I really enjoy it. So definitely give that a try. There's like this Elsa braid situation. Not for me, not really my thing, not even back then. And you can see the full body sweatsuits, and they did add one for kids and toddlers, which is kind of cute. It makes me wonder if kids and toddlers can do yoga and stuff. I don't think so, but maybe that's one of the things they added in that update. You can also see that the nails are here, and nails really is game changing. I use nails on all of my Sims. Now, I don't necessarily use the nails from Spa Day on all of my Sims, but I do use nails on all of my Sims, so I am glad that this was added to the game. If we look at build mode items, there's a lot of basic items, but hey, I use a lot of these on the regular. I do think it's kind of weird that in the preview it's all white, but I love like the counters. I'll use like the sofa every now and again, but really the workout wear and the kind of like bathroom assets are really great. I used to use incense a lot until it started to just light on fire all the time, so that I don't super appreciate. Okay, so that's everything in here. Of course, I use the meditation stools constantly and yoga mats constantly, so we don't really need to get into that. Let's go ahead and take a look at the Spa Day original trailer, and then afterwards we'll watch the Spa Day refresh trailer, which came out last year.
Pamper your Sims and chase tranquility with the Sims 4 Spa Day Game Pack. The center of
I don't like
Center
this
Spa
voice,
is
you
the
know?
perfect place to rejuvenate your Sims, purify their bodies from toxins, calm their minds,
I do
and
like that
stimulate
bamboo art.
their
Oh!
senses. Specialists can improve the wellness of your Sims by offering a variety of nurturing therapies,
The massage. Oh,
challenging them to
I do like to
breathe,
get my Sims massages
meditate,
every now and again.
and find balance. Have your Sims spend the day, unwind, and relax.
Oh
Going
no!
to the
They just
spa
killed
doesn't
that
have
man
to be
in
a
the
dream
sauna.
anymore. With
Wait.
new outfits,
Wait, I'm sorry, I'm pausing. Was that man that died in the sauna her husband? And was she dreaming about it? Wait. So there's the lady, right? She's in the brown hair.
unwind,
Is this her
and
husband?
relax. Going to the spa doesn't have to be a dream
Kind of, but with different hair. I wonder if that's a coincidence. Okay, sorry.
anymore. With new outfits, new objects, new gameplay,
I love the gameplay, but I hate everything else.
and new venues for them to visit and enjoy. The Sims 4 Spa Day Game Pack, available now.
Grim Reaper at the end. Oh my god, that's so cute. Okay, well, I do appreciate, but I really don't like that voice that they used. She's a little too calm for me. I like the types of Sims game packs that have like music, excitement, and this was very calm. But I guess that does make sense because it is supposed to make me calm. I don't know, guys. I feel like the trailer wasn't the best, but I am still a fan of Spa Day. Don't get me wrong. There we go. Okay, this is the music I'm talking about. Let's see how this goes. Nails. I'm I'm like wiggling right now on my chair. Yeah. Oh. Who edited this? That was The kids can do yoga. I play Sims every day. I didn't know kids could do yoga. Yes, Ziggy. Oh, Ziggy has rainbow nails. Oh, all of the pausing because the cursing. Yeah. Oh, the fart joke again? Why? Hit that pose. Ew. Oh, face mask. I forgot about face mask. Oh, this is like a music video. god. Oh. Wow. Wow. That's my kind of Sims trailer. That like gave me such endorphins. I'm ready to go to the spa. I'm ready to get my nails done. That's so fun. Oh, that's fun. Okay. Well, the next one on our list is everybody's favorite, The Sims 4 Dying Out, which released in June of 2016. So let's take a little peek at that little guy. Now, The Sims 4 Dying Out is notoriously broken, but let's just take a look at it, you know? Let's still give it a chance. I will say I do have mods in my game. Who doesn't? But one of the mods that I have is by Carl, who did the Carl's Sims 4 guide and Sims 4 cheats and stuff like that. He actually made a mod that changes this pack, changes Dying Out so that it actually works. But you don't actually have to own a restaurant to like get the pack to work with this mod. You just would download the mod and all of a sudden, even as a patron, your meals are going to be better quality. They're going to show up on time. You're not going to spend 24 hours at a restaurant, which is how it is currently. This game, you could spend a full day at a restaurant and still never eat. I don't know how that works, but let's get into it. So first things first, we'll look at the promotional images. We've got create unique restaurants. It's like a modern building. It looks like a big open arch where you can see people eating inside. Now that would not work with seasons, but that is fine. Become an owner. So it looks like this guy is the owner and he's telling his chef to look at the other chef and what he's doing. We've got a waitress waiting in the window and people sitting down at tables in the background. Now that's not realistic to gameplay because in reality, nobody sits at a table in The Sims. Nobody sits down and stays down, okay? Everybody's got to get up, go to the bathroom, talk to everybody else in the restaurant, dance to the music, you know how it goes, and complain that they have to pee. So that is the regular occurrence. I do quite like this restaurant design that we have going on here in the background. It says dine out with your Sims. We've got kids coloring on placemats and the parents are ordering. And dine out with your Sims. Here's Sims all having fun at a experimental restaurant. Alright, so let's look at the item description first. It says, own a restaurant and take your Sims out to eat with The Sims 4 Dine Out. Create and manage a variety of restaurants, hire staff, and set the perfect menu to earn a profit and expand your business. Dine out with Sims to enjoy all new experimental cuisine and spend time with friends and family. Now, I believe this adds the gourmet cooking skill to the game, which is my favorite. I love the meals from Gourmet Cooking, and I'll oftentimes have my Sims cook gourmet meals for their families, so I'm a fan of that, and I also like the experimental cuisine, just not at home. So I will say that. Now, looking at the Create a Sim assets, we have a lot of horrifying things. I can't find a single thing on the first row that I don't like, or that I like. I especially hate this top. Like, I wish I could remove it from my game. Is it possible to remove 1 or 2 items from my game? Because I would remove this top and that hair from Cats and Dogs with the ears on it. I hate that shit. But anyway, I guess we'll keep going. I like this vest for boys. I think that that's kind of nice. This top is great for like grandmas and stuff. I've definitely made a couple of like older people that wear this top. And I would use this top for men before, but now we have much better options in the game. So I don't really use the Create a Sim at all. I don't use any of these hairs except maybe this male hair this male hair every now and again. If I go into build mode, I do use this aquarium every now and again. Let's see. The signage options are pretty unique. I feel like if you want to build a community a lot, having these extra signage options and lighting options are key. This plant, Sorry, I got excited. This plant, the fiddle leaf fig, I use that shit every day. Use it playing The Sims. But I think I have a lot of like mods that work off of this plant, so I have it in like a variety of different planters. But thank you, Sims team, for that plant. I also love this storage container shelf. I use this a lot in like storage closets and things. Even if it's not in a restaurant or food environment, I think it's super handy in community lots and certain builds. Even in a doomsday prepper area, you could use these shelves. They have similar shelves to this with Island Living and with Strangerville that have like a variety of different options. It's meant to look very like cluttered, so I do like that aspect. Next up would be like some of the build items. I like the walls, I like the floors. I use the tiles quite a bit, but overall nothing that's like world bending. Like, I don't need these items. I hate these tables that look like they're screwed into the ground, but I get it. Like, for this pack, it makes sense to have them. I just don't like them. And I really don't like the like booth seating. I feel like it's so stiff. It looks like these were made out of like plastic and not like out of something squishy and comfortable like a actual booth would feel. Like, I want these booths to look weathered like a true diner would have. So that's a little bit of feedback on that end. More signage stuff down here. All looks great. Let's get into the trailer.
Dine Out Game Pack. You can build, own, and run a restaurant. Hire the staff, create the perfect menu, and strive to keep diners happy while staying profitable and popular.
I like all of these concepts, like outdoor and
the secret sauce
like
to running a
little
successful
shack.
restaurant
Kinda
is
cool.
satisfying your patrons. And that begins by hiring the right staff. At the front of the house, the host greets and seats diners. Your wait staff keeps the dining room humming.
Oh.
Hiring a skilled chef can make a restaurant shine.
He's like, no one
As
saw
an
that.
owner, it's critical to keep your staff on their A game. Correcting bad behavior can get an employee back on the right track. And unlocking the inspirational speech perk will give your staff the boost they'll need to impress even the harshest of critics.
It's all about
Restaurants are
running
rated
a
on a
restaurant, not
5-star
going
scale.
to a restaurant.
They're judged on service, ambiance, and the food you're serving. Improving a restaurant's star rating unlocks gameplay perks. Want to hire a bigger staff or get a discount on ingredients? Aim for 5 stars. You'll know how your restaurant rates every time a sim settles their check. 2 stars? A breakdown of your rating lets you know how you're doing, and even areas for you to improve.
This is like a whole nother game built into The Sims. Like, really, we should all take a minute to appreciate that. The kind of like the retail system is, this has its system of like, you can build up the ranks and have this awesome restaurant with a high rating, and like you get feedback from your like patrons, I guess. The concept is cool. I like the fact that it's like this mini game, if you will. It just didn't really come to fruition in the end, you know? And I do wish that they would talk more about the experience of going to a restaurant, not just about running a restaurant, because that's how I use this pack mostly. But let's continue.
This little bistro needs a makeover. The new aquarium looks great. You can
So now
even
it's like a
customize
sushi
the
place.
restaurant signs. Voila! But improving a restaurant takes more than just a fresh coat of paint. Adjusting the menu is a quick and surefire way to make a real difference. You can pick every dish from appetizers to desserts. How about a space taco?
Yeah.
This experimental dish will set the menu apart.
The experimental
It's time
food
to get the
is so
staff
fun.
dressed and ready for the grand reopening. The new menu is a hit, but let's kick things up a notch. As an owner, you can chat up tables and even comp free meals. This level of personal attention helps improve your star rating. Is that the
land
food
grabs.
critic? No problem. An owner can recommend the perfect dish. And more importantly, get it from the kitchen to his table in no time. With Shea Sulsul turned around, it's time to go big. Start advertising. And maybe even open a chain of restaurants. In The Sims 4 Dine Out, build your restaurant, become the owner, and run it your way.
Fun. Like, I love this little promo image and stuff. Like, it's a fun idea. Like I said, it just really didn't come to fruition for me. But I think that restaurants are a huge part of gameplay in The Sims 4. I use them a lot, but I've never, like, at least I don't think I've ever properly run a restaurant in The Sims 4. That's not really the angle I really approach it with. I'm a family gameplay type of person. Occasional rags to riches. I don't really like running restaurants, especially with how bugged they've been. So I'm curious to see if anyone else is like that or not, but I do use that Dine Out mod quite a bit just to make things a little bit easier and to make it so that I can go to restaurants as a patron and not have to worry so much about, like, will my food ever arrive? Is this bugged? You know, am I gonna be here all day? You know, so I do like not having to worry about that. Now, if you also want that peace of mind, I will link that below in the description. And I do want to just say thank you so much for watching this first video of mine, and I hope that you tune in for future videos, or maybe you're going back to this because you found one of my other videos, in which case thank you so much. I will see you guys in the next one, where we go through the next 3: vampires, parenthood, and jungle adventure, okay? So I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.